Hi, Sammo here, and welcome to my pot garden. Hi, Sammo here again, and this video we are going to braid or onions. I've pulled up a number of me red onions now. Looked on YouTube and noticed Aaron, I think it's Aaron's allotment, he had his red onions fallen over, which is usually a sign that they're ready to pull up. I've had the same thing happening with my red onions, so I've pulled them up. They're a decent size, so I was not bothered about that. Pulled them up, I've let them to dry for a week and a half, some two, and they're ready to plait and braid now, so my video is going to be about that. So let's go over, sorry about the noise there, let's go over to the place where I plait and braid my onions. See you there. Right, well, as I move over to where I'm going to do my work, I'll just show you the garden well and truly in bloom now. Everything's looking really nice. These Californian poppies are absolutely lovely, and the orange calendulas in there, bonnets, looking very nice. Everything nice coming out. Sweet Williams is starting to show now. Absolutely looking gorgeous. There's me bulbs have all flowered and died back, so I'm replacing them with I'll be replacing them with other flowers that I've got growing, but everything looking really nice. And for the last couple of days I've been harvesting my raspberries, and as you can see there, all starting to redden, and look, and I've had a few now and they are tasting gorgeous. As you can see, they're all starting to well and truly ripen now. Some at the top there. Look hard enough, you'll find one or two to eat, so it's brilliant. So anyway, back to the job at hand, which is my onion braiding. So basically what I do is get a length of string, I'm using my tree here to handle it. It's about well, the length suits me garage where I'm going to hang them. So this might need to be shorter if you're doing it, depending on how tall your garage is and your roof, because I hang these from the roof of my garage, or the ceiling should I say, to dry out and for long-term storage. So I've started it off. Basically it's just a looped bit of string and just a straightforward loop. Start from the top and then unravel it. There you go. Right, so it's just a basic loop, and I start off with an onion. To start it all off, it's looped at the bottom, and there you go, straightforward, well, loop knot. As you can see, the necks of these, as you can hear, are paper now, so I easily work them. So that starts it all off, and then we start with the next one, so I'll go and get them. Right, I've got more in the garage, but this is just a little collection of the ones I've grown. Some been really pleased with. Absolutely, well, very, very decent size these. I mean, there's my hand. It's good handful there. Some bulbing quite nice. Some on the little side, but hey, everything's worth putting into a spaghetti bolognese or something like that. So there they all are. They've all been dried out, as you can see. All paper, as you can see. And whoops, try not to bounce them. As you can see, you can fold them over double without any problem, and that's the important thing for when you plat or braid your onions. And of course you need about, zoom out, you need about a hand's width of stem to do this with, so we'll get on with it. Okay, so like I said earlier, this is a simple loop. So you've got your onion there, you get your next onion, I'll try and show you this. You take it from behind, you fold it in between the two bits of string, like that, pointing downwards. Take it back through, and then you slide it down like that, and there you go, done. That is not gonna go anywhere. Then you get the next one, take it from the other side again, put it through from the back, in between them, around and between them again, and pull down. There you go, 3, and that is solid. And you just keep going. Try the other side, from the back, across the two of them, from the back, whoops, through the two of them, back round and through again, slide down, there you go, and you just keep on doing it like that. Again, pointing down, across the back, through the two, back round to the front and through the two again, and there you go. And you just keep doing it like that. Move it round. So from the back, across the back, around between the two, bring it round to the front again, between the two yet again, and slide down and secure in place. So you just keep going until you run out. So I'll do that. So across the back, in between the two, around to the front again, and in between the two, slide down. There you go. Go on, pointing down, across the back, in between the two, bring it round the front, in between the two, bring it round to the front again, in between the two, slide down. Doesn't matter if there's a bit, you know, it's dangling a bit, it gives it room, gives it air to breathe. There's plenty of gaps in there for them to dry out that bit more. And yeah, just keep going. So across the back, around the front, in between, around, in between the two again. Gets a little bit harder with the slightly thicker stem ones, but there you go, secure. Right, move it around, so across the back of the two, bring it round to the front, in between, bring it round to the front again, in between the two, and slide it down. There you go. We've got a few more left. So across, in between, bring it round to the front again, and in between, and slide. Some little ones. Across the back, in between, round to the front, in between, and slide. And you can get quick, so across the back, in between, round to the front, in between, slide, in place. Across the back, bring it round, in between, bring it round to the front, in between, slide, into place. A couple of more and that's it, I'm done. Across the back, in between, bring it to the front, in between, slide, and secure. One last one, teeny weeny one. Across the back, in between, into the front, in between, slide, and there you go. So there you go. Don't know if you can see that. Yes, you can. So that's there. All these are not budging in the slightest. They are all well and truly secure. If these dry out a bit more, they may become loose, but all you do is just put gentle pressure down and they'll all slide down and secure themselves even tighter. So that's how I braid my onions. Good thing about this is you can hang this up. This is just nylon gardening twine, so it doesn't rot, so it stays hanging in my garage for quite a while. I don't put too many on, otherwise there's a chance this will snap, because even this is, you know, a decent weight, a couple of pounds I think, so you don't want it too heavy. I'll put maybe a few more on, 5, 6 or 7, and that's a nice little bunch there, and that's the reds. Do exactly the same with the white ones, and then these now go hanging in the garage until eventually we decide to eat them, which can be from now, or, well, I used this method last year and I harvested them in about August, September, and I still had 1 or 2 in January, February, or was it even March? It might have been even as late as March. I still had some left. So this is a great method. Give it a try. It's a method I use. It's a method I have success with. So give it a go. Okay, so as I say, that's my method. The rest of the garden, all my vegetables, coming on great guns. Just that there, that's my rhubarb, and it's flying along. Camera stand, move about a bit better. As you can see, getting quite a few stalks on that. It's its first year, and I've been told you're not really supposed to leave it alone for the first year. But there's some nice stalks on there, so I might take 1 or 2 once it's grown a few more, just to try it. This one, well, it's a bit weird. I'm not having much success compared to that one, which I got at the same time. This one is doing fantastic. This one, for some reason, is not doing as well. It's grossed up, but then they seem to have like rotted. And get in a bit better there. So there you go. So it's got the stem there, and it has something like the beginnings of something like that. But then we had rains and what have you, and it sort of like rotted. I've left it about a week because we've had drier weather, and it's produced another one right there. So it keeps coming back, but it keeps getting knocked back with bad weather. So I've sown some rhubarb seeds because I thought this had died off. But as I say, it keeps coming back, so I might give it one last chance before I finally decide to give up the ghost. But there you go, this one's coming back again. There are these spring onions going along nicely. There are, that's me Swiss chard, bright lights I think it is, coming along nicely. There are me little gems in a pot, about 5 or 6 of them there, doing very nicely. These are all my onions. This pot and that one is the ones where I had all them red onions growing in. As I say, they've fell over, a bit like that one, but much more. That one's just naturally drooping. So I'll pull them out, and I thought, well, there's space there to plant something. So what I've got is I've planted some swede seeds in there, because these two will be coming up soon, if any of the others anything to go by, and those will be coming up soon. So I'll be using that one for something else as well, because I hate to see a pot just lying about doing nothing. So keep on reusing the pots. So there you go. There me swede and me smaller pots. There me outdoor tomatoes, doing very nicely. All doing well in the sun. These are my get out of the shadow. My Chatinier carrots, which are hiding in there in between the radish. You can see them, and then of course the radish, which are, let's see if I can get the light going, which is just about ready to pick up. So the carrots here will get a bit more light. Okay, right. These are my greenhouses with tomatoes, as you can see, absolutely massive now. These are about the height of my chest now, teeming with tomatoes, and I've got to come round here and got to go on macro vision. There you go. As you can see, starting to get me tomatoes forming. They're about, I don't know, nearly the size of a cherry tomato, nearly. But this is a money maker, so there's a couple of weeks yet to go before they're ready. But as I say, I cannot get back far enough because it's absolute forest here. But it's just got tomato. See that tomato, that's got loads. Trusses, flowers. This one is getting cucumbers. This one was very yellow on the top, and as you can see now, with a bit of Epsom salts, about done every once or twice a week, they're starting to turn green again, so I think I've recovered this one. Okay, sorry about that, the battery ran out, so quickly carrying on. Cucumber, as I say, the leaves on here were yellow and now they're turning green, so the Epsom salts is working on there. All my tomato plants, got trusses on. This has got trusses but not flowering yet. This one has got quite a few on. This is a beefsteak, and you can see there's absolutely loads appearing on this. And this is me Aldi. Now this is absolutely, I've never seen a tomato plant produce so many flowers on one truss, because if you look there, there's got to be, well, there's about 20 flowers on that little one there, and there's about 20 there, and about 20 there, 20 there, about 20 there, 20 there. This thing is absolutely loaded with flowers. So on this one truss here, this one here, there's about 100 tomato flowers, and I'm not kidding, about 100. So this Aldi, and that's just one truss. Right next to it there's another one here, which is exactly the same, and there's another one above it that's full of flowers. There's going to be another truss here. Absolutely, so this is absolutely prolific one. So that's that. And in here got all my chilies. Now, as you can see, there we go. That's it. As you can see, there's loads of chilies right on there, and that one's on there. This cayenne chili plant, or these two I should say, absolutely romping away. There's another one there. This is me colour spectrum, and as you can see there's a nice bell pepper coming away there. Strawberry plants, these are my strawberry plants, and I've had loads of strawberries off them. See, this one has been chopped off and is grown really well, so that one's took. This big thing here is my Inca plant, and it's absolutely huge. And down below, this thing here with the very thin and that there, the my cucamelons, growing really well. More tomato plants, absolutely flying away. All have flowers and trusses. This is a plum one, and as you see, full of flowers. And this is a jalapeno chili, and it went dormant a bit, but now it's starting to produce some flower buds, so that's flying away. So there you have it. My garden is doing really well on the is it the 14th or 14th of June. Coming along really well, very pleased with it. Peas over there and strawberry plants, everything doing really well. Unfortunately the wide angle on this isn't very big, so I've got to really back up, but there you go. Parsnips. So yeah, everything is going well in the Samson garden. So there you go, everything coming along in the pot garden. I'm a very happy man. So I don't know what my next video will be on, might just be an update. So I'm not sure when my next video will be, hopefully not too far away. And oh, very quickly, my leeks. As you can see, they're doing well since I've pulled them up and repotted them in the correct manner. Doing very well. So there you go. We have decent leeks yet. Okay then, so that's it. And I do mean that. That's all from the pot garden. So Sammo is saying farewell and see you next time. Bye now.